everyone. We're gonna do a interval fitness video today. It's 13 minutes in length. Make sure that you've done one of the warm-ups before starting it. And of course, if you need to modify or change any of the movements, go ahead, do what feels best for your body. We are gonna do all of our movements for 20 seconds, and then we're gonna rest for 15, and we get a longer 20-second window break in between sets. And I believe we're gonna do 3 sets of 7 exercises. Ready? Feel free to play any music you want at home in the background. I'm not gonna play music, just so it's easier for you guys to hear and follow along. Make sure if you've got a mat, you can use it. See my mat behind me. If you've got shoes that you're allowed to wear in the house that are clean, throw those on. Otherwise, I'd be barefoot just to make sure it's not slippery. And let's do it. Here we go. We're gonna get 5 seconds to start, and then we are going to start with jumping jacks. Here we go. You are halfway done. And stop. Good. You get 15 seconds. Remember to breathe. And we are going to transition into high knees. So running in place, getting those knees up as high as we can. Ready? And go. Trying to get those knees up. Use those arms. And stop. 15 seconds. We're going to do what's called walk out. So I'm going to stand sideways so you can see me. My head's going to drop into my feet, and I'm just going to walk my hands out as far as I can and walk them back in. You can watch me do the first one. Here we go. Down, walk out. If you can get all the way to push-up position, awesome. If you can't quite, no big deal. Down, walk your hands. If you just can get to sort of like a downward dog, a modified downward dog, that's good too. Out and back. And bend your knees as well if you need to. And rest. On the way down and on the way back up. All right, our next one is over the line jumps. We're gonna jump side to side, over, if we had a line on the floor. Ready? Here we go. Look down and really make sure your feet could be jumping over a line. You're halfway. And rest. Our next one is toe rises. We're just gonna keep our legs straight and rise up on our toes. 5 seconds rest. Ready? And go. Lift, 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 lift. Really do try and keep those legs nice and straight. You owe me 5 seconds. Woohoo! Done with those. Stretch those calves out. All right, our next one is just gonna hold push-up position. So step back, bend those knees, walk out into push-up position, holding here. Remember to breathe. Remember to pull those abdominals in, pull those belly buttons up into the spine. And you're finished. Walk those feet in, walk those hands in, slowly roll it up. Have a seat on your mat. We're gonna call these roll downs. So we're gonna be holding onto the back of our legs. We're gonna slowly roll all the way down onto the floor. We're gonna use our legs to slowly pick our bodies up. If that's too easy for you, then go ahead and just give me full sit-ups. So you can lower all the way down. You can lower all the way up. You can also cross your hands at your shoulders and just sit up enough to touch your knees. That works too. Or use the roll down and use the roll back up. All right, this is in between our sets. You're gonna give me 2 more sets. So you have a longer 20-second break right now. Now would be a good time to get some water if you got it. Just a little sip. And we're starting back up at the top with jumping jacks in 10 seconds. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Jumping jacks. Here we go. Three, 2, 1. 15 seconds off, and then you're giving me high knees. Make sure when we're doing the high knees that we're really using those arms as well. It's not just about the legs. Ready? Go. Halfway done. And stop. Good. Walk out. So remember, bend those knees if you have to. Head goes down. Walk those hands out and walk those hands back up. Ready? Go. One more. You're going into over the line jumps, side to side. 5 seconds. Ready? Go. Good. Again, check down for me. Make sure you're really jumping over that line. Halfway. And stop. Toe rises. So nice straight legs. We're just going to lift up on those toes. Got another 10 seconds. Take a couple deep breaths. Ready? Lifting up. Here we go. Five more seconds. Awesome. Give those calves a stretch if you need to. And we're going to hold push-up position. So rolling down, walking out, holding here. If this is easy for you, you can always drop down on your elbows and hold here. If this is too hard for you, you can always drop down on your knees and hold here. This is hard too. Make sure you're pulling those belly buttons into the spines so we're not getting that. All right. Roll downs or sit-ups. Last exercise in your second set. Here we go. Good job. Up. Down. And up. Last one. All right, here's your longer break. If you need it, get another sip of water. Take some deep breaths. 20 seconds. We are going to start our last set. You have about 4 minutes left, starting with jumping jacks. 5 seconds. Really push yourself in this last round. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, and stop. I got 24 jumping jacks done. How many did you do? All right, what's next? High knees. 5 seconds. This is your last round. Hang in there. And go. I find that high knees is the hardest one to do. So I'm right there with ya. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Nice job. Walkouts. Walking out into plank position. Knees are slightly bent. Drop the head, rolling down. Out as far as you can. If this is it, then that's it. That's excellent. And rolling down. Walking out. Just transfer that weight onto those hands. And up. Rolling down. That's all we're doing. Switching the weight from our legs onto our hands. Last one. And rolling up. Over the line jumps. Ready? It's your last fast one. See if you can get 30 jumps done. Ready? Go. Did you do it? Did you do more than 30? Nice work. All right, toe rises up on the toes. Straight legs up on the toes. Here we go. Halfway. Push-up position. Remember that you can drop down on your knees if you need to. This is a good way to get into it too. On all fours, extend one leg back. And other leg back to join it. Holding here. Almost done. Feels good to move. Awesome. Transition over for roll downs or sit-ups for me. Last exercise, guys. You're doing it. Here we go. Rolling down. Again. Everyone. You know I like to end with some deep breaths. So let's do them together. Let's do inhale for 3, hold for 3, exhale for 3. Ready? Here we go. Inhale, 3, 2, 1, holding, 3, 2, 1, exhale, press down, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 3, 2, 1, holding, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everyone. Why don't you try and see if you can get a brother or a sister in here with you next time. And push each other. See how many times you can do each repetition. in a row. And remember, play some music for yourself. Music helps give you that motivation you need. Thanks for joining me.